Alright, basically, if you're not familiar with this series, I am putting on a PRS YouTube classroom. I'm working with another professional. He's a professional PRS shooter. He's covering the PRS side. He's going to teach us all how to either become a professional or shoot like a professional. Either one, I think we benefit. And I'm going to teach you, I'm going to give you the opportunity, if you want to do a YouTube channel, to have all the tools to be able to do it. So in his video, he was covering what he does for rifle cleaning. Now, my personal experience, well, when I was a kid, I took a brush, both directions of the bore, and then I would swab the bore with WD-40, and that's what I did. I did that for years, basically until I started watching YouTube videos, and I think I watched 8541 Tactical, and he was like, man, I just rip a bore snake through it. And then I bought the Scar, and this has always shot very, very well. And the only cleaning I've ever done to this rifle, through all the rounds I shot through it, was just ripped a bore snake through it. Today, it can still shoot sub-MOA. So I never really give cleaning much consideration, with one exception. Back on the Bushmaster series, when I was putting together the cheapest rifle you could get at the highest quality parts for you, that rifle only shot 3 MOA. Well, let me start from the beginning. I shot M193 and it shot like 10 MOA. I have no idea why. I don't know if the too much free bore for that small of a projectile or what the deal was, but it would only shoot something like 10 MOA. I was ready to take that rifle by the muzzle and beat it against the ground, but I just so happened to have some 62 grain on me that day, some M855. I ran it through and it shot 3 MOA. I'm like, holy crap. But I wanted something better. I wanted something that performed like this. Like capable of sub-MOA or better. And no matter how much I tried, one time I was able to hand load some 77 grain that shot 1.2 or 1.5 MOA. I think 1.5 MOA was the best group I ever got. And that's with hand loaded 77 grain, doing everything. Like, I weighed all the projectiles. All the projectiles were the same weight. I used the exact same casing, exact same primer, the exact same powder charge, and that I was able to get 1.5, but that was hand loading. I'm like, I want to run Milsurp ammo and do good, like my Scar. And I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and I could never get that thing below like a consistent average group size of 3 MOA. I wind up disassembling the rifle. I did two things. One, when I put the barrel back on the receiver, I had covered the barrel extension with Loctite and bedded it to the receiver. Two, I took a mop, I put chrome polish on it because it had a chrome line bore. I applied the chrome lining, or the pop. Well, first I cleaned it, just ripped the bore snake through a bunch. Then I took that mop and I coated the inside with chrome polish, let it set up like normal, like I was polishing a rim, and then I ripped the bore snake through like 30 or 40 more times after that. After I did that, I shot 1.5 MOA consistently with M855, which was a massive improvement over what it did. I took what it had for accuracy and cut it in half. Now, that video no longer exists. I remember when I put it out, it getting demonetized and me being down, because I was like, damn, dude, I showed some really good shit here, how to improve your rifle's accuracy. Because when I went through the whole demonetization axing thing, I axed everything that was demonetized. That was a video that failed. I will try to recreate that in the future, and I will try to isolate it. I'll do polishing the bore, and then I'll do bedding the barrel and see which one actually gave me the accuracy, so I don't know for sure if cleaning had given me the accuracy. So cleaning is something I need to explore more. Do some more experimentation, find out what type of accuracy I can or cannot get by cleaning. But my typical cleaning regimen is just ripping a bore snake through until a little dust puff stops coming out of the bore. Now, for the YouTube side of the classroom. Alright, so for this part of the video, I would normally go over like what he should do better on his videos, like critique it. And honestly, my girl's like, hey, you can't do that anymore. Like, the way you come off in your video is that you're smarter than everyone, or you have a better way of doing it, and that's not what I'm trying to express. I'm just trying to show you what I've done and what I found that works. But she's right. Like, all the comments are negative. It doesn't get a whole lot of likes. There's like no views. The watch time is crap. And I'm going to be making my push to 1 million. And I'm stacking up my channel to be able to do that. And don't even bother going in the comments and say I'll never hit 1 million. Because when I was at 10,000, I actually used to discuss strategy of how to get to 100,000. I'm like, okay, now I'm going to make my push to 100,000. And like the whole comment section was full of people like, you'll never hit 100,000 on this pile of crap channel. Well, I did it. And now I'm about to make my push to 1 million subs. So I got to stack my channel. All your videos have to be on point. So when you get one that touches off and goes viral, your whole channel goes viral. And then you get the big subscribers. One of the things I need to do is change my attitude. Over the past year, I've had a crappy attitude because there's just so much that's going on. And it reflects in your videos. So I will not be doing any more YouTube classrooms because she's right. And she said that if they truly wanted my information, they would come and talk to me. I'm just giving it to people that don't want to hear it, and that's why they hate it so much, because they assume that you're saying this, that means that YouTuber X that they follow is doing it wrong because they're not doing the same thing. And there's more than one way to skin a cat. You can get to 1 million subs however you want. I'm stacking my channel up, so I'm no longer going to be doing YouTube Classroom, so I'm not putting that video out. I shared it on my community tab for my members and in my Patreon, but that's like the last like how to build a YouTube channel, because honestly, if you guys truly are motivated enough to do a YouTube channel, you'll come and talk to me anyway, and I'll help you along and help you get you rolling. So anyway, yeah, I'm ending the whole YouTube Classroom. I'm still going to work with the PRS guy because I still have a pile of work left to do to really nail that rifle down, and honestly, his advice has been pretty solid. Everything he has told me has helped me quite a bit. Like, I'm starting to pay attention. I still got a lot of things to work on, but I'm noticing a difference by applying his technique. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you'd like to help support the channel, I got my Patreon right there. I also have affiliate links in the description down below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.